Okay, so for today's lesson, this is all about After Effects tracking motion. So for example, if you want to have a shape, a text that would follow a particular motion on the video, so you can use the tracking motion in After Effects. Okay, so it's either a shape, a text, or a video that will follow the motion that you create that is being tracked on the video. So for example, there's a portion there that moves, so you have to track it and make that motion as a path of a particular shape, text, or video. Okay, so let's start with importing a file. So let's create a new composition. Okay, so this is the composition. Okay, so let's import video first. Multiple files. So let's say let's import 2 videos. Okay, so this is the 2.mp4 will be our video that we're going to use motion tracking. Okay, so let's place the 2.mp4 to the layers panel. Okay, so let's adjust the size. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to track the motion of the sailboat. Okay, so first is we're going to create a layer which is called null object. So we have the new, right click on the layers panel, new null object. Okay, so this will be our layer, the null object. So click null object. So you now have null 1 layer. Okay, so when we track a motion, so the motion will be placed on null 1 layer. Okay, so let's track now the movement of the sailboat. Okay, so right click on 2.mp4 video, right click, then you have here the option track motion. Again, right click, track motion. Okay, so you now have your tracker panel here. So if the tracker panel is not complete, you may just expand the tracker panel. Okay, so you should have the buttons here and the apply button. Okay, so we have the track point here. So basically the track point is the selection of the portion of the video that we need to track. Okay, so for example, let's resize the track point. Okay, this is how the track point looks like when we make it bigger. So let's position it according to, or to the portion of the video that we want to track. For example, we want to track the sailboat, but we will not include the sail. Okay, so the track point will have 2 boxes. The second box is the boundary of the edge. Okay, as much as possible, give a little bit boundaries for the track for tracking a particular portion of the video. Okay, so this is the portion that we need to track. Okay, so once we position the track point, always remember that click the edit target. Then make sure that we are placing the track motion into null 1 layer. Okay, null one layer and click OK. Okay, so now play. So it is important to play the motion track using the tracking motion features of After Effects for it to be able to know that the track point is moving in accordance to the object being tracked. Okay, so let's click play here. So just to make sure that the track point is moving in accordance with the sailboat movement. Okay? Because there are instances if the selection of the track point is not correct, so sometimes the track point stops. Okay, just to make sure that everything is okay in terms of tracking the motion, so play it until the end. Or until the end of the motion. Okay, at a certain time, there is a speedboat that appears on the video. So later we're going to add a text that will follow the movement of that speedboat. So we're going to add another track point. So the next track point that we're going to place is on the speedboat. Okay, so we're almost done with the video. Playing the video. Okay, so after finishing the movement of the sailboat, so as you can see, the track point follows correctly or followed correctly. So if the track point followed the sailboat correctly, you can now click apply. Okay, so you'll be asked if you only want to select X axis or Y only. But since we are going to track the entire motion, we can select X and Y and click OK. So what happens after we click OK, selecting the X and Y dimension? So 2.mp4 do have other parameters here, but since the track motion is correct, so let's only view the layers name, the null one and the 2.mp4. Okay, so meaning to say the track motion or the path of the motion that we track on the sailboat is added into the null one layer. Okay, so what we're going to do next is this video. Okay, so just a preview of this video. So we have the fire, which is on a chroma key on a green background. So that's what we're going to place on our video. So the fire will follow the track of the sailboat. So the motion that we've saved on null one layer. Okay, so let's drag this one, the fire effect, the fire effect here. Okay? Then adjust. So if you're going to look at the video, there's a green portion here. So we're going to remove the green portion. So how are you going to do to remove that one? So go to the effects, key light 1.2, click and drag it to the fire effect layer. Okay? So you have the effects properties here. So you have the screen color. So it's either you choose the color, and just to be exact, you can use the eyedropper again. The eyedropper. Click it on the green color to remove the green color background. Okay? So let's resize. For example, let's resize the size of the fire effect, and move it near the starting point of our yung track motion or the track motion. Okay? So let's say for example here, so this will be the start of our track motion on the sailboat. Okay? So next is, this is our fire effect layer. So you have the parent button here, the spiral button. So click, press and hold the mouse button, then drag it to null 1. So we are relating the fire effect into null 1, or to the motion being tracked earlier. Okay? So as you can see, it creates a line from the parent button of the fire effect to the null 1 layer. Then release. Then try to play. Okay, so if we're going to play using the space bar, so the fire follow the path being created by the sailboat. Okay, so the fire will follow the path of the sailboat all throughout the video. Okay? Okay, so let's pause the video. So when you play it all throughout, so the fire will follow the sailboat's motion. Okay? So you can now modify, for example, at the start of the timeline, expand the fire effect. So let's expand also the transform. For example, at the start of the timeline, the opacity is 0%. Okay, adjust it to 0%. Add keyframe. So adjust the timeline for how many seconds, then opacity 100%. Okay, so try to play it again from the start of the timeline. So from the start of the timeline, the fire effect has a keyframe which is opacity 0%. Until it reaches for how many seconds, it will appear because of the opacity is set to 100%. Okay, so until it reaches the second keyframe of opacity, which is 100%. Okay, until the end of the video. Okay, so the opacity is 100% or 81% or higher opacity from 0% up to 81%. So that is the opacity of the fire effect. Okay, so next is we're going to create another track point. So this time we're going to track the speedboat. Okay, so this is a speedboat. Okay, so for the tracked motion of the speedboat, we're going to place it on another null object. So create new null object. So it creates null 2. Okay, so this will be null 2 layer. So this is where we're going to place another track point. Okay, so since we are still working on 2.mp4, so aside from the sailboat, we're going to track the speedboat. So right click, track motion. Okay, so now if you're going to look at the tracker panel, on the current track, you can choose between tracker 1 and tracker 2. The tracker 1 is the previously created track point, and tracker 2, this will be the new track point. Okay, so this will be the new track point. So let's move the track point and make sure that the sailboat is selected. Okay, let's expand it a little bit. Okay, so our track point is now on the speedboat. Okay, so this will be the speedboat. So the track point should be placed on the speedboat, or the speedboat should be enclosed on the track point. So let's try to play. Make sure that the edit target should be null 2. Okay, so we've created a null object layer. So the name is null 2. So the track motion should be placed on null 2. Okay, then play. So we're going to play it again until the end of the video to make sure that the track point is moving accordingly to the movement of the speedboat. Okay, so the track point moves accordingly to the movement of the speedboat. Okay, so since the track point is at the end of the video frame, so we can apply. Okay, so again, you'll be asked to apply dimension X and Y. Just click OK. Okay, so this will be our composition now. So we have the fire that moves according to the movement of the sailboat. But this time we're going to add a text. For example, let's add a text. Let's say a help. Help. So the text should follow the movement of the speedboat. So this is let's move the timeline according to when the speedboat will appear. Okay. So let's move the help text near the speedboat. Let's say okay, so let's move it a little bit outside the frame. Okay? So kindly look for the help text. So this is our layer which consists of help text. So this time we're going to connect the parent button. Click the parent button, the spiral button here again. But this time, since we are going to relate the help text or connect the help text to the track motion of the speedboat, so we're going to connect it to the null2 layer. So click parent, draw a line connecting to null2. Okay, so it means that the help text will follow the path of the speedboat. Okay, let's try. Okay, as you can see, the help text is following the path or the motion of the speedboat. So we have two track motion here. The fire follows the sailboat movement, while the help follows the speedboat movement. Okay, so that's how we track motion in After Effects.